Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to take a look over some VeChain news and then dive into some price analysis and have a look at some potential areas that you could invest and some targets going forward. So first up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's get cracking, and we will just start off on Reddit. If you take a look at this user up here, Eisenreich, he has pushed out a few updates about the project itself. He is not anything affiliated with it, we're just a user on here, so we're going to use some of his news to have a read through. So Sonny, he is the founder of VeChain. He has posted a tweet saying that China has just announced to put decarbonization and carbon neutral into the next 5 years national plan, like what blockchain was put in the same plan of last one. So which is quite cool. It does say that I believe that blockchain and VeChain can really change this sector and bring it to the next level, which has been floating for many years. The key change will be to digitize individuals' efforts to sustainability. One point you notice that I did watch an interview yesterday with him with crypto.com. You can I'll drop that link in the description. He did quite an in-depth interview talking about nowadays everything needs to be digitalized, and digitalization is a way ahead. Working with the Chinese government possibly on this could be absolutely massive, and as we can see, which we'll look at soon, the price just keeps escalating and escalating, and these are targeting so many sectors. In cryptocurrency, you usually get a project that targets a specific industry or specific sector. VeChain are targeting more the targeting industry, the targeting agriculture, the targeting digitalization. They've got a lot going on, and this is just more bullish news, just to put a feather in my cap. And I honestly do believe it's going to just keep growing and growing, as well as partnerships that keep developing. So moving over to the token itself, which is ticker VET, we're currently ranked number 18 out of all cryptocurrencies, and that is keep on growing and growing. I honestly do believe that this will be a top 10 project very, very soon, over the course of the next few months. So the coin price today, 0.09351, 9.3 cent. I think we are creating new all-time highs. If we just look on the all-time high, so slightly down 2 hours ago we hit that and retraced, but we'll have a look at that on the chart in a second. So volume, we are currently getting $1.5 billion worth of volume, which is up 95%. That's a very substantial amount. Market cap has now hit $6 billion. And if you look at the fully diluted market cap, I don't know why they've put that on trading on CoinMarketCap anymore. It's pretty much insignificant. That's what we're looking for, the market cap is, which every project is ranked via on CoinMarketCap. As you can see, maximum supply is where you get the fully diluted cap from, and then the current circulated supply, which is 64 billion, is that current market cap there. If you are looking to get hold of some VeChain and you have not already, I do recommend Binance. It is probably one of the best exchanges for spot trading. We've got more variety and a lot more options and different pairs. So if you're not on there already, then you will find that link in the pinned comment and the description. But we are on lots of other exchanges, KuCoin, Huobi, Bitfum, some massive exchanges, even Binance US. So if you're a US citizen, have a look on Binance US. And I'm not sure it's available in all states, but a fair old chunk. But yeah, as you can see, at least 100 pairs there, and it probably goes into 200-300 plus. It is a very easy to get hold of asset. So that is just some of the key stats. What we'll do now is have a look at some price analysis on TradingView and try and identify some key levels that we can get to buy in if we do get a little bit of sell-off pressure. I know that we have been on a rampage recently, not much of a pullback, so that could be potentially expected at some stage. So as you can see, this is VeChain versus Tether on the 4-hour time frame on Binance. We do not have many pullbacks. I mean, we are moving up in waves. On the way up, we are hitting some new highs, retracing, and it is, like I say, moving in waves all up. So this could be the next wave with potential area to invest in down here. But let's just zoom right out to the weekly time frame. Let's have a look what's going on. Absolute massive candles. This last weekly candle has been very, very significant. I mean, last time I was doing some price analysis was down at these levels, so they, I do believe, will never come into play again. Quite fortunately, I bought somewhere around around here. So portfolio is looking very, very nice at first. As you can see, I've got a previous target there of 10 cent, which has been on there for a while. Looking at the MACD, we are mid bullish, so in my opinion this could just keep pushing and pushing. We had a nice crossing those moving averages down there, and the RSI is well overbought. We are up at 81%, which you may think is usually a selling indicator, but when we are in price discovery, we want that RSI to stay above 70 and keep on in them levels, keep getting overbought and keep creating new all-time highs. We do know that this project is developing a lot of partnerships, so in my opinion this will just keep pushing on. I think we might get a rejection off around 10 cent, but we'll look at that in a second. So we'll drop down into the daily time frame. MACD again looking very, very bullish. We did have a bearish period where we could have filled some orders down here back towards the end of February, and ever been since then it's been guns away. Again, the RSI is overbought, not quite as high as the weekly, but we are at 77%. So I'm guessing that we're going to push up towards 10 cent and get a little bit of a sell off. Might not even make it, might hit about there. But let's drop into the 4 hour, and this is where we're going to do most of the price analysis. I mean, when I'm looking to place orders, I usually Fibonacci and I start off at the bottom, move to the next move, but these moves are all quite small. So what I'm going to do is going to zoom right in and have a look at this move here, the latest move. So if we're looking for some buy-ins, let's put a Fib retracement off on this move here, bottom to top, and this will give us some key levels. We've already wicked down to a 50% retracement level a few times, probably 4 times. So I mean, could look at potentially targeting buys at the 618 level, which is 0.086. So we'll just mark that up there. But I honestly think this is going to keep pushing up. So I mean, you could fill somewhere, but I think the next level to really target is 10 cent. I think once we do start hitting 10 cent, I think we're going to get a bit of a sell-off. So if we, for example, if we go back to the daily time frame and we put on a fib up to a potential point where we think it's going to go. So if we just start at the bottom here, up to the top. Imagine if we do start pushing up to 10 cent, look at this 382 level to potentially place some buy orders, because the 382 level is king, because I would expect to sell off at some stage. We have been in such a good bullish momentum and had really no pullbacks. You could really even do a 61% retracement really if we do it 10 cent. Well, sorry, when we do it 10 cent. So it's looking slightly inevitable that we are going to push up there. What we may do is reject off 0.099. I know people tend to front run your orders. So that is a fib there with the chances of potentially hitting 10 cent and then a retracement. Like I say, the RSI is overbought, but it's one of them. We want it to keep pushing up, but we also need to look for buy zones as well. So in the terms of a bearish scenario, if we do it 10 cent, these are going to be some buy orders here at 8.8 cent and 8.1 cent. But if you're looking to buy in now, drop down to a 4 hour and have a look at buying at 8.6 cent for potentially some leverage trading up towards 10 cent. So that is potential buy zones there. In a bullish scenario, if we do break 10 cent, and we carry on pushing up, and we can look at some of these Fibonacci extension levels. So we have 10.8 cent, so at 0.018, and we also have 11.8 cent. And then really what you got to do is start looking at whole numbers. And I mean, once we do break 10 cent, inevitably my next major target will be 15 cent. So we could put that as my second target. I've also done a price prediction video on this, so I do think, I'm not sure if I've got it marked up already. I honestly think that we're going to go up to 50 cent at some stage within this bull cycle. The markets are looking very, very bullish. We have been bullish for pretty much a year now, since we had that COVID-19 done last March. Everything's been on the up, and we've not had much pullback. We've had a few 30%ers, but nothing crazy. So we do know that on bull cycles, the dips are for buying. So if you're looking to buy or looking to invest in this project, target them levels. Then once we do break above my first target, we have 11.8, 10.8 and then 15 cent as a major target for me. So that is the USDT pair. If we just take a look at a BTC pairing, let's get rid of this previous TA from the other video the other day. We have broken up, I think we are breaking into, no we're not. So the all-time highs is up there, yeah. That's up at 238 satoshis, currently rejected off 170. The market is looking quite good at the moment. If BTC continues to drop and VeChain USDT continues to pump, the BTC pairing is going to do very, very well. Inevitably, the first target is breaking those highs up at 237 satoshis. That's the yearly highs, is it? Oh no, it's not. That's the highest it's been since when's that? July. Yeah, bloody hell. So we've got a lot of way to make up. There's the all-time highs up at 338 sats. So yeah, we have got a fair old way to push up yet. But current prices, let's have a look at some potential buy zones, and we will drop into 4 hour for this, and we will use this move here. So we'll put a fib on from, so let's do the entire move from bottom to top, and this will give us some key levels to target. Honestly, I think that now we are pushed above this monthly support at 152 sats. I think this might be the lowest we go. So if you're looking to buy, anywhere around this 382 level all the way down to 152, 153 satoshis could be a nice level for you to buy. If BTC ends up going on a run, inevitably it will take it out in Satoshi pair, so you might fill some orders down at 143 satoshis. MACD looking quite bullish there, to be honest. I'm hoping for a continuation of that trend. And if we just go back to the daily, this will give us some further targets. So first major target is those recent highs up at 237, and then we've also got those all-time highs up at 337. So a lot of levels for you to target there and digest, but you can watch this video back and have a look at those levels over the course of the next few days. I'm hoping we continue on this bullish uptrend, break above 10 cent, and then pretty much turn 10 cent into a new psychological support area. But let's just keep his feet on the ground now, see if we can fill some orders down here, and then monitor the price. So that is going to do it for today's analysis. That is just a bit of news, an update on VeChain, and then some price analysis, some potential areas you could invest and take profit in BTC and the USDT pairings. So please make sure you do hit that like button. If you are not already, jump into my Telegram group, which is a Crypto Troops. You'll find that link in a pinned comment in the description. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.